Cancers, what's up, family? My name is Rhea, as in the mother goddess Rhea, named after Zeus's mother, translates as mother of the gods. I am also a cosmic moon child, and this is our message, which I'm excited, our spirit message. Timeless, and this is a message just meant to lift us to our higher ground in our divine capabilities. So we ask the angels, the ancestors, and divine guides to thank you, provide us with a message. For right out the gate, we have the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. And this, it's interesting, this card, I always feel, you know, this is what happened on Mars. There was conflict and it was devastating. The loss is tremendous. And I feel like that's what's trying or attempting to happen here on planet Earth. The great severing. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. All right. So I feel like there's some conflict in our energy. Because we have on the bottom of the deck, I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. You know, and as members of the tribe of water that are more sensitive, you know, we feel things because we're water in a different way. Sometimes, you know, people tell us we're too emotional, we're too sensitive. That's not true. It's our emotion and our sensitivity is a gift that needs to be honed. It needs to be understood. It needs to be disciplined, because it's a gift that the world needs very much. Being hypersensitive, you know, it's a tool. It's a gift. You have to learn how to use it. You have to learn. Yeah, I just saw the Empress. Yeah, you have to, wow, the Wheel of Fortune and Temperance. Be patient, because something is about to turn. You know, Cancers live between two worlds. You have land and water. You know, so there's this, you know, natural kind of empathy in our sign, I feel, and there's also a like a natural Jedi tendency. We're just naturally in tune, but we have to be aware of when we're sensing other people's emotions that are not ours, when other people are thinking bad or talking bad about us and sending. Yeah, we got to work on Eight of Pentacles and Temperance. You have to work on your gift. Anywho, let's find out more. Let me be quiet. So the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. So there's a need to soften your heart a little bit, Cancer. You know, we get that hard shell, we rule over shell creatures, and we have a shell that can keep the ocean out. You know what I mean? And we can go in our shell and repressurize, and you know, we can harden our hearts to protect that soft flesh inside, because we have a great gift to give to the collective, to the other 11 tribes, to humanity. Yeah, we have a great gift, and we have to learn how to use it because the world needs us. And yeah, look at this. Look who comes out when we're talking about the great severing. This energy, Capricorn energy, the devil. Softening to love, anger, conflict, Mars energy. And this is the energy that we're operating from. This is destructive energy. When we make choices from here, because the devil card is about choices. It's about choices that are made from the energy of our lusts and desires, our shadow self, our narcissistic self. When this is making choices bound to from an energy of negative spaces. But the beautiful thing about the devil is the devil forces you, us, me, all of us, to assert our free will, to assert our choice to create. Softening to love. So there's definitely some kind of energy in interesting. We'll find out more. Next card is Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And it does, Cancer. It's within you already. It always has been. And you felt it. You know it. You know, you're a child. You're cardinal water. You're a child of a tribe of a very rare element. At least in these parts. You know, there used to be water here, Cancer, right? And then we had the Orion Wars, you know, and now we lost a whole planet, a whole civilization, and that's not something, pardon me, that's easy to just allow to fix. But there's something going on in your energy right now. The great severing. Maybe some of you feel disconnected. But we'll find out more. But you're a child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. The next card in the message is the breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. It's, you know, it's interesting, the next three cards I'm going to show you, like micromanaging, allow, release, let go. Release control of and allow the universe to work the way it does. Not the way, just the way that you want it. And then we also have, I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destined life. Something to remember. So child of the cosmos, please, for Cancer, the collective Cancer. Some of you may even have been a part of this history, the great severing, and it may be staying in your energetic field. It may be some kind of karmic energy or a soul memory. Tell us about the child of the cosmos. The universe lies within you. Yeah. With the hanged woman connecting with the universe. The universe lies within you. Just connect to it. We are the Three of Swords. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And Three of Swords is about, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Sword energy has to do with mental and, you know, the mind and thinking, communication. But this is about pain and trauma from the past that's not healed, that needs to be healed, that's affecting you now. So I feel like this is saying the intelligence of, there's some of you have past life energy that's coming through, as anger and conflict in this lifetime. Some of you were there. You were involved in whatever destroyed Mars. Not saying that you were at fault, but you were there. Because it's saying the universe lies within you. So the memory of that pain and that trauma, some of you maybe, you know, lived on Mars in another lifetime. Wow. Okay, so the breath of the cosmos, this is what I love. The breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. That's not how this works. This is a card to me of like, even though there's already a surrender card in this deck, this is a card of a surrendering and allowing, trusting and having faith in the higher powers, like really bringing that trust and faith and release and allowing the universe to do what it does. Breath. It's interesting because we have child of the cosmos and breath of the cosmos. And I can't help but think of like, what popped into my head is a child taking its breath for the first time. And for those to come back out, and guess what came up? The moon card. Pisces energy. So we have Pisces and Capricorn. We have the devil and the moon. And this is again about releasing fear, releasing anxiety. The moon card, trusting your intuition. Logic and intuition, you know, filtering, allowing things to come to the surface that need to be seen, that need to be released so that you can really trust your intuition and hear it clearly. And then look, it's just beautiful because we have the stars up here in this card. You have the star energy and she's sitting by water. You know, the moon is clearly Cancer. I mean, duh, I don't have to say, but I love that the moon came out. Like you, the breath of the my will to thy, my will, micromanaging the universe. I would probably say that Cancers, those of you who don't work with moon energy, it might be time for you to really start connecting with your ruling planet and your element. And find out and relate and connect to, for those of you just planting that seed and relate and connect to why you were born in the cardinal water tribe. What does that mean to you? What does water, the element, and living between two worlds, you know, having these empathic, hypersensitive abilities, what does that mean? It means that what you experienced here in this past life, or just the anger and conflict that you might have experienced in this life, was here to teach you how to be a master empath, how to balance those emotions, right? I love it. I love our reading, Cancer. And then the last one, I remember your soul plan, remembering why you're here and waking up and awakening to that and becoming conscious of that and integrating it into your life here, like real life, mind, body, spirit. The pyramid, the triangle, mind, body, spirit. It's time for us to be spirit, to work with spirit, to use our spiritual arsenal, right? It's time to awaken instead of just repeating the same mistakes and not looking deeper. There's a soul plan, Cancer. There's again, going back to figuring out why. There's this planet that has no water, that's completely scorched. Dead, gone, lost forever. A tremendous loss to the universe. Whatever happened here was extremely negative, very toxic, right? And it's still with you, and it needs to be released. Whatever, if this anger is coming from last lifetime or this lifetime, but this is a spirit message, so this is what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to get deep. Wait till we do angels and ascended masters. Yeah. Wow. Bottom of the deck, right? The Magician. It's time to remember who you are, Cancer. And look at that balance of these two, you know, it's time for you to release your gifts. It's time for you to release your power. Yep, it's time for you to become the Magi, the flowering Magi, the Magician. And that's just using your power, accepting your power, Knowing, yeah, this is your soul plan. You are the flowering magi. We're all the flowering magi. If you look at the Magi card in the Rider-Waite Tarot, there's flowers all over it because we're in different seasons of blossoming and blooming. We're all different colors and different scents and different shapes and geometric designs. We all have seasons of death and seasons of rebirth. We all have our certain needs, and we all have different folds in the flower, different levels of blossoming and blooming. But we are all the flowering magi. All 12, and this is who you are meant to be. You are meant to wake up into your power. To have the Magician, the Moon, and the Devil here. It's time for you to use your gift, Cancer. Right? And then what did we get? We got the Seven of Pentacles. We have 2 cards with the Moon here. 2 tarot cards with the Moon, which I love. The Seven of Pentacles. And it's interesting because the Seven of Pentacles, and they know this, the Seven of Pentacles always reminds me of the Starseed card. Because they're the seeds, the pentacles, and there's 7, which is like spiritual understanding. So I always like Seven of Pentacles, and here's the Seven of Pentacles, and there's the water. Watering your seed, watering, you know, and this is a Seven of Pentacles is about planting seeds and putting in the work and the time. You know, in this particular deck, you know, she doesn't look like she's sitting there thinking and analyzing like they do in the, like they say in the, you know, the other decks, the traditional decks where the imagery is showing someone kind of, you know, observing, analyzing, and taking stock in the seeds that they've sown and the work that they've put in. But in this, she's just applying the water. And there's the moonlight. Right? And this is growing. And she's like watering this at night under the moonlight. You know, so she's, you know, feminine energy. So it's just really interesting. You know, this is about watering those seeds of spiritual understanding. This is about, you know, just giving yourself the water, allowing yourself to bloom, allowing, you know, seeds, star seeds. And this is the starseed reading, you know, the starseed oracle deck. You're definitely here. You know, I feel like it's just time for you to blossom. It's time for you to bloom. It's time for your shell to pop. It's time for you to remember who you are. It's almost like they've just been writing. Not writing. Just very interesting. All right, what do we want to clarify? Oh, okay. Master. Yeah, what did I just say? You're here to master your intuition, your ruling planet, your ruling element. Wow, Cancer. And there's orange in her hair. So the color element, you know, and there's orange at the top of those pyramids. Like, this is beautiful. Release and let go to who you are. Take in the breath and come alive, Cancer. Because you're here to master intuition. You're here to master balance, duality, and you're here to master your emotions. You're here to learn. You know, and tell us about the devil. What do we need to know about this devil energy on Mars? You know, this evil, this negativity, this toxicity. What does the collective Cancer need to know about it, if anything? And there's this I'm sorry, this defenselessness, this righting past wrongs, this uprooting. And maybe for some of you, you had, this is here, you're here to right past wrongs. That's what has to, the great severing. Oh wow, a lot of cards came out. Fluid and optimism. That's interesting. They came out for Gemini, these 2 cards together. And we're in Gemini season 2022. Very interesting. Wow, magic. Yeah, I told you, you got the Magician. And look, Cancer, shut the front door. Similar color energies. Again, almost with the same colors in the center. You are here. I mean, I'll say, I mean, do I have to say anything? Right? Wow. And we have, not only do we have fluid here, water, optimism, which is the opposite of this energy, the devil energy, right? Optimism. We also have abundance. There's abundance coming in for you. And some of you that look, ooh, underneath the Magician, look, underneath the Magician is the temperance energy, and the full moon will be in Sagittarius for Gemini season 2022, coming up June 14th, with the Knight of Pentacles coming in. So there might be a change coming in, something manifesting, something you might awaken to, but abundance. And then last but not least, we have austerity, which is very interesting. Austerity, like the same kind of indigo blue color. And the moon. Same color energy. Austerity, releasing something. I just want to definition of austerity.
Here's the definition of austerity: sternness or severity of manner or attitude.
Yeah, being, there's this stern and interesting sternness or severity of manner or attitude, and we have this severing. When we asked about the devil card. So this is there. I feel like there's something that will resonate with who it resonates with, but I feel it really has something to do with this, the moon releasing this. I feel like this caused this sternness of attitude. Perhaps look, there's blue indigo in the bottom as well. Very interesting. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. So there's a healing. You're here to master something. You're here to heal something. But you are definitely magic, Cancer, right? You're definitely magic. And let's get an animal totem. Be aware of how this animal comes in. It'll be a confirmation of this angelic message. Cancer. This is beautiful. You're here to master intuition. I absolutely bleeping love it. Duh. You're here to master intuition, but this pain from something that happened in the past, this severing, is causing you, it's affecting your current life. Here, tell me about the Three of Swords before we even get to the totem. Three of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Alright, so yeah, bottom of the deck we have fear. And that looks like the Mars energy, right? Fear. And teach, I don't know about you, but I've gotten teach many, many times. Ursa Major, which might be interesting, in Andromeda beauty. Wow. So what did we get for Three of Swords? Three of Swords, purity. Yeah, it's time to purify that energy. And look at the child of the cosmos. Look at the same color energies. You are a child of the cosmos, and it's time to kind of transmute maybe some energies that you picked up while you were here. Wow. I just feel, wow, purity and child. Like there's this innocence, this pureness, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. I don't know why I'm picking up on innocence and purity, and the universe sees you that way, or you're the child of the universe, and the universe. And then we have analyze. Interesting, because this is a card of analyzation. And the green is in there. So yeah, soul plan. It's time for you to take a look. There are things that have happened in your life that you're blocking out that are actually numinous, divine, like omens and synchronizations and activations and supernatural events, and I feel like you're blocking them. It's time for you to remember, Cancer. Analyze. Wow. There's something in this pain. Remember, but this I was asking about Three of Swords, but I'm just tripping. Yeah, there's pain. And then what is the last one? Vanity. The child of, and this is again similar color energies, a little darker. I feel like it's about who you are. That you are a child of the universe, the cosmos, and it's okay to be proud of that. It's okay for you to wear that and show that. I don't necessarily want to say be vain about it, but I mean, they use the word and also maybe vanity had something to do with this severing here. But this energy needs to be healed. And then we asked about the Seven of Pentacles, and we got convey and travel. Convey. There's something about your soul plan that needs to be conveyed. Take a moment, sit in the moonlight, look up some of these constellations that may resonate with you, the messages, and we have travel, which has been coming up in a lot of the Cancer readings. Travel. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like it's time to travel back in history. It's time to travel and take a look. Interesting too that we have the same color energies again, purple and yellow. Maybe there's somewhere that you're drawn to visit, or somewhere, you know, what I love about this too, Cancer, is that she's sitting in front of this pool of like water, of like spiritual water. She's like remembering. So there may be, maybe even, and there's water, maybe traveling towards water. Maybe there's, you know, a connection or an event or a synchronicity. But convey and travel, and then we've got the green again. But there's something that the universe is trying to convey to you, your higher self, you know what I'm saying? Something is attempting to get you to see who you are, and you know that it's time to heal this pain from the past, this feeling. And maybe some of you feel separate, maybe you feel severed, you know. And again, Cancers feel things. Cardinal water, we feel things, and so we feel things on a more intense cellular level than most people. So when we feel joy and happiness, or sadness and separation, it's very strong for us, and it can affect us in negative ways, and it can carry on into other lifetimes. But they want you to know you're a child of the universe. All right, right off the bat, wow, we have a raven. So this is your animal totem messenger to close out this reading, to confirm and affirm. So be aware of how ravens come into, you know, symbology. Wow. Wow. The raven is frequently associated with powerful magic and omens. I don't usually use the word omen in my readings, but I used it earlier. So synchronization already happening. The raven is frequently associated with powerful magic and omens. Its symbolism parallels that of the coyote and the rabbit in Native American myths, and it is worshipped as a deity. There's these peoples, this tribe of Western Canada and Alaska revered the raven as a hero and helper of human beings, a role reflected in the bird's prominent position in the totems of the Northwest. The raven is believed to have placed the sun, moon, and stars in the sky, bringing light to the people both day and night. Wow. The painting of the raven and the celestial bodies of the night sky recalls this legend. Creation, magic, and illumination. Wow. There's something that you need to heal in your energetic field, Cancer, because you are magic. You have 3 cards of magic. You have master and illumination here. I've been told many times that I'm a teacher, and I'm named again after the mother of the gods, Rhea, Zeus's mother. So I feel like my destined role is to be a teacher. As I walk my path, I teach. We have 3 cards of magic here. Right? 3 cards of magic. You are magic. And it's time to remember here. You're here. I feel like some of you are here to heal right past wrongs, which, the Greek gods is said, or the gods, the ancient astronauts, whatever you call them, were to return in human form to right their wrongs. So some of you have that history there. Some of you were uprooted in your past life. That's why you have feelings of homesickness and displacement. If you have an intense feeling of homesickness, that's one of those things that you need to analyze. It's one of those things that you need to look, because something is being conveyed to you by the cosmos. They're trying to help you remember. They're trying to help you remember this so you can release it. Okay? They're trying to help you release what happened on Mars so that you can come fully into your magic and your abundance that comes with you walking your path and accepting your magic, Cancer. So spend some time in this Sagittarian new moon, full moon. And whenever this message is timeless, whenever you find it, the moonlight, allow it to release and bring it and analyze and take the steps that you need to take to heal your energy, because you're needed, Cancer. Clearly, you're the magicians. That's great. All right, Cancer. I wish you synchronization. I wish you magic. I wish you serendipity. I wish you numinous events and sparkles and all those things that remind you and purify you and remind you that you're a child of the cosmos.